because cherry blossoms are out, beautiful, vibrant, and it's raining. It's 90% chance of raining, and it's raining right now. So that kind of destroyed my plans for today. But I still think I'm gonna go out. But for now, I'm gonna clean and do my errands and talk about my life recently. Okay, so we're done cleaning and I'm a little hungry. So let's make a crepe. I haven't got a bunch of groceries. I need to do that and order some on coupon. But for now, I've got some flour, I've got a couple of eggs, I've got honey. So honey, let's make a crepe. Let's attempt. And I ended up making plans for tonight. I'm gonna grab some dinner in Gangnam, so we'll get cute together. But in the meantime, let's make breakfast, and I'm gonna tell you about this damn boy. We move. I just realized I don't have a mixing bowl. Pot it is. Got our pot, got our flour. I'm gonna get some eggs. Oh, got some honey. Pinch of salt, but I don't know what a pinch... Guys, what does a pinch of salt do in any recipe? Please explain. 잘 먹겠습니다. Breakfast is ready. I'm gonna drizzle some honey. Look at my crepes. Hey, 잘 먹겠습니다. So let's talk about this boy. I met him on Tinder, and yes, I know I said be careful on Tinder, but when you've lived here long enough, you kind of get used to the tips and tricks that some men will try to use, especially on unsuspecting foreigners. So it's easier. I'm not perfect, but it gets easier to weed out the obvious ones that are just looking for like an experience and not a serious relationship. But yes, I met him on Tinder, and immediately I was like, wow, like, first of all, he's taller than me. And babes, if you don't know, if you're new, I'm 6 foot, okay? I'm 183, pretty much 184 centimeters. I'm a tall girl. And for him to come in here and be 6'6" of rep, the crepe is really good. He started talking to me first, which I like. And he wasn't creepy, and he wasn't asking any weird, like, do you live alone questions or like things of that nature. Just general stuff, you know, where do you live? What do you do? What are your hobbies? Very general. And so we switched from Tinder to Kakao naturally. And from the beginning, he'd always kind of take a while to respond, which I don't mind because I'm the worst texter in the world, and I know that people get busy. But generally in Korean culture, if you're starting to like someone or date someone, they will text you back to back to back, even if they are at their cubicle at their desk. But he, like, from the bat didn't do that. So I was like, okay, interesting. And again, I didn't mind that because the back-to-back gets so tedious so quickly for me, and it's always like the same questions, blah, blah, blah. But then he'd text me a bunch in the morning, and then it'd be like a huge, like, 10-hour to almost 12-hour gap, and then he'd text me again at night. And then we decided to meet, and we met for the first time, and our date was really good. She's really good. Like, as soon as I saw him, he was wearing like a leather jacket. Like, oh, he looked so good. He looked like a movie star. He looked like an action star. And he was just big. Like, some guys are tall and skinny, but he was tall and like big. Like, broad shoulders, like basketball build. So I was just like, oh, wow. I have to cut that out, but I don't want to disclose too much info about him. But basically, he's big and he's in the basketball sphere, okay? And, you know, our date, you know, goes well. He speaks really good English, but like we switch between Korean and English, and that's fine. And there's chemistry, there's attraction, like continue texting, and it's the same pattern again where he texts me once in the morning and once at night. And he's been doing this consistently for like, at this point, 3 weeks. And then we have our second date. Now, this is where things start to get weird. He starts to mention that his parents don't accept foreigners. So I'm like, oh, okay, why are you interested in me, or why are you trying to date foreigners? And he was just like, you know, that's what I like, and, you know, I want to travel, and I feel like I'm open-minded, I'm not closed-minded like my parents, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, but, I mean, are you willing to, like, go the distance? Because he's, like, already, like, Esther, I really like you, like, I really want to pursue something serious with you. Like, he was already speaking marriage, kids, like, what he earns, what his future goals are. So I'm like, okay, he seems serious, but I'm also cautious because that could very well be love bombing as well. So I'm like, this sounds all great and dandy, but like, I still don't want to rush things. Like, we could just get to know each other, and like, if we do get to that point, I made it very clear to him, like, if we do get to that point where it's super serious, then okay, we can start talking about your parents, and we can figure out a way to, like, you know, I don't know, we can figure out a way to, like, talk to them. And I don't know, because, like, it does happen, you know, it's happened to people close to me before, where, like, family members haven't accepted them. And, like, both parties really have to be willing to fight for their love. Otherwise, it just won't work. So my thing was, okay, you want me, you want to be with me, let's not rush ahead if it does become serious, because at this point, it's only 3-4 weeks. And, like, we are enjoying each other, we love each other's company, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, let's not dive into that now. Let's first get to know each other. And if it really gets to that point, we'll talk to mom and dad. This man, for some reason, he tells his parents. He tells his parents. And I'm like, what possessed you to do that? He tells his parents. And literally a few days ago, this is fresh still. A few days ago, he sends me a long message, and he's like, Esther, I spoke to my parents, I really tried my best, and they are not budging. And I was like, now why would you go ahead and do that? He says, we have to stop meeting, I really like you, you bring me so much joy and peace, like, I loved being with you, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank goodness. Nothing incredibly serious happened, and I wasn't, like, intimate with him or anything in that way. But I was just like, but in the moment I was sad, you know, naturally I was sad. So I was like, just call me, just let's talk about it. We had something really good going on here. Like, it was very comfortable to be with. And I loved the fact that, I don't know, with his parents, clearly not, but he had this, like, personality of just not caring what people thought about him, or, like, he was very cool. He was very just cool. He was like, I don't care what people think, I'm gonna do me. Like, he was not embarrassed. Not that anyone should be embarrassed of me, but, like, you could tell he was very comfortable with me in public. Like, didn't care about the stares, blah, 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 which I love. Like, if I am going to date interracially, that's like almost number one top priority. That like you're not uncomfortable, weird in public. Because I have had that, and it's literally the worst feeling in the world. You never want to feel like you're a burden to someone or like you're embarrassing someone in public. The worst feeling. I don't like that. So he like made it a point to be like, I'm very comfortable with you and I want to show you off and you're mine. I love that. But yeah, anyways, he tells his parents and I'm tearful. I'm like, just call me, let's just talk about it, blah blah blah. And he's like, no, like if I see you right now, like we'll cry, and like I really don't want to do this. And I was so stupid. So then, obviously, naturally, I was heartbroken for a few days. I did shed a few tears. I spoke to my mommy because, like, I don't know. Since it was also so early days, you really don't know what the intentions were. So that also creeped in at some points. Like, oh, maybe he just wanted an experience and he was using his parents as like a get out of jail free card so that he could leave at any moment and be like, well, I did tell you my parents won't accept us. So I don't know what his intentions may have been, but like from my experience in dating him for that short time, I genuinely felt very comfortable with him. He was very respectful of my boundaries. He was very kind. He was nice. Like I genuinely enjoyed hanging out with him. That's why I was a little heartbroken. But yeah, that was the guy. Like, I don't know. This is all still fresh. So like I'm gonna look back at this video in a few weeks and be like, and girl, now you did all that crying on YouTube. Look, you have a new boy on your arm. You already have a new boy on your arm and you crying about this one. But it's better to be real and transparent too. I think that's what I want to do more on YouTube. I feel like in the past I've tried to be very mysterious and stuff, which works in some situations, but I think where I want to take my brand, my YouTube channel to be more personal and like more of a diary, so that when I do get older and I do have, you know, whatever happens in my life, I can look back and be like, oh, I remember this point in time. I remember this specific heartbreak or this guy that you were dating. Like it's really a video diary. So it's for you and it's for me. So yeah, right now I'm feeling good. Like I honestly prayed a lot, thought a lot about it. And I was just like, the man for me, my husband, I'm so sorry, but he would never. He'd be like, yeah, anyways, I will ditch my parents. I don't care what they think. So I've come to that conclusion while simultaneously missing him. And that is okay. We took such cute photos, so I still have our little photo. And eventually I'll throw that photo away. But for now, I still have it. And if he does circle back, I hope that I'm very much over it. Yeah, I don't want him to circle back right now. But for now, yeah, we're not talking. He definitely blocked me. And it wasn't even like anything crazy. Like he said his piece. I said mine. I was like, we should talk. And he was like, no, I'm going to cry, blah, blah, blah. And then I tried to call him right after. He didn't pick up and then he blocked me. So I was like, that's a little rude. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed my story. That's a lot of the vlog. But yeah, I don't even know what to say. That's that. Like, we move, right? That's the thing about being abroad, eh? You have to go through these things alone sometimes. But your friends are always there. Your family's always there. But it's just a part of living abroad. Navigating heartbreaks or breakups and stuff, situationships alone or with friends that you've met here, or, you know, family and friends. But yeah, for now, I'm going to just be positive, get glammed up, and go see my friend for dinner.
Reached out to me and I came to a photo shoot. Now,
The restaurant we're going to is super casual, so this is my outfit. 안녕하세요.
You guys look good.
Guys, this is my outfit. It's super cute. I don't know if you can see it really well, but let's go see some cherry blossoms. My little heel. We're gonna be walking a lot, so praying that these heels hold up. Praying. I just arrived, and look who it is! Yay! So stunning.
You know, I have an idea.
Oh, so pretty.
Cinema.
So right now, the way people are kind of breaking their necks, because look at us, not the beauty standard rights. I'm feeling myself too much. I should stop. I should humble.
No, go.
We're here in Jamshid looking at the beautiful cherry blossoms. It's such a beautiful day, and I'm with a beautiful friend, and I feel really blessed right now. So there's a lot of food.
Oh, yeah, right.
Original?
I think. I've never had tiramisu.
Oh.
Yes.
I need to.
We're going to. Oh. Hey. We already
We're going to Itaewon. No, thought we were ready. We are heading to Itaewon.
Yes, we are heading to Itaewon.
Because why not?
Why not?
It's Seoul.
It's
We're in
Sunday,
the city.
it's the
It's
weekend.
Sunday. Why not? Oh, we look good.
We look amazing.
Look. Okay, let's get some jellies. Thank you. Oh, no, wait. No.